You've probably heard about the big fat Indian wedding. Days of color, celebration, feasting, and even Beyonce. But over the past few years, pre-wedding videos and photo shoots have added an extra layer of extravagance to these celebrations. Imagine these shoots. They have location scouts, drones, costume designers, videographers, the list goes on and on. I mean, right here, there's only me and Alistair and Lucia right now. The goal of these videos is for the couple to get their 15 seconds of fame. The videos can go two routes: extra lavish shoots with ball gowns or Indian princess attire in luxurious backdrops, or uniquely quirky gimmicks to help them stand out from the crowd. The trend comes at a time when India's social media consuming youth are starting to say their I do's as they partake in the country's $130 billion wedding industry. Some couples are spending more on these video shoots than their actual honeymoons, my colleague Saritha found in her reporting. A photographer she spoke with said 1 in 3 of his clients wanted a prenuptial photo or video shoot, and these aren't very cheap. Here's Saritha with more from Bangalore.
So there's always a huge debate in India about how much people spend on weddings, and people are willing to spend a lot of money on these. They're willing to forego honeymoon expenses, they're willing to cut wedding guest lists to get an extravagant pre-wedding shoot. This is a factor of 3 different things working together. One is the proliferation of smartphones in India. The other is craze for social videos. Third is all Bollywood and movie industry and song and dance. So, all of this comes together in these pre-wedding videos.
As the budget for these shoots reach Bollywood proportions, the pressure is on the couple as well as the pre-wedding market to come up with even more over-the-top themes. But maybe for some people, being famous for a day is worth it.